happy Wednesday to you all. A happy Masters Wednesday to you all. Thanks for coming by my short form betting video called Rouslin's 3-Ball. I'll also give you a couple first round showdown plays because listen, golf sweats are just the best, so why not start the fun right away? And listen, it feels like a sprint. This is one of my last pieces of content for the pre-tournament stuff. Of course, we're going to have in-tournament content with big prize pools coming daily. Of course, you can check out my in-tournament content as part of your Awesemo Plus subscription, which, if you're not already an Awesemo Plus member, great time to become one by using promo code Augusta at checkout. You're going to receive 50% off our Awesemo Plus weekly Platinum Pass. That's going to give you access to all of the sports we cover here at Awesemo.com for the week and all of the premium content we offer in it. So let's go ahead and jump right into my 3-ball video where I go over some of the bets, like I said, for the week and for the first day. So let's jump in. This week's tournament obviously is the Masters. It's Augusta National is the course, of par 72, around 7,500 yards, somewhere in between there. As far as the tournament, who's here? Everyone is here except for Daniel Berger and Victor Hovland, and now Sergio Garcia and Joaquin Niemann having to withdraw due to COVID. I'll go over that. And obviously, this next slide here, DraftKings, we're playing for $1 million to first. 2 different contests. If you didn't get in the $4,500 one, still plenty of room in the $20 one. And on FanDuel, $200,000 to first place. Okay, of course, for me, if you could, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe for more videos. And, of course, like our YouTube channel here. Make sure that we're giving you the content that you want to see. And, of course, profitable ones, as I told you about the withdrawals in COVID. Joaquin Niemann and Sergio Garcia both testing positive. Angel Cabrera and Trevor Immelman out due to injuries. Of course, it is the Masters, so there are no alternates. Okay, now we're going to go into our player comparison and week-long bet here. Last week, had a chance on Sunday. Koepka was streaming up the leaderboard, but Matsuyama finished out the back nine better than Koepka did, and so I ended up losing back to 13, 11, and 1 there. This week, though, I'm heading into Zach Johnson, former Masters champion, going up against Sungjae Im, first-time participant and not in good form. Zach Johnson here this week, plus 110. I like him. Mono ranks him 2 above Sungjae here this week. Recent form, by the way, both came in 50th last week, and start before that, 19th for Johnson and 41st for Sungjae. Okay, my week-long bets last week, I went 0 for 3. Corey Connors was looking very good heading into the last 3 holes on Saturday, but he played them at 5 over, so that was brutal. Lee Westwood and Kevin Tway missed the cut, so maybe my worst showing in terms of these bets that I've had in a while. So I've decided I'm going to get back on the horse this week, and I'm going to do it by going to Francesco Molinari. He's 110 to 1 to win, 16 for a top 5, 7.5 for a top 10, and 3 to 1 for a top 20. Cam Champ, I've got 4 bets for you here. 70 to 1 to win, which crazy. He started the week at 110 to 1, now down to 70. Crazy little drift there. 11 to 1 on the top 5, 4.5 on the top 20, and 2 to 1 on the top. 4.5 on the top 10, and 2 to 1 on the top 20. But the best bet for him, which of course, if you like these bets and you want more, check out my betting article that I just put out. 50 bets for the upcoming tournament this week for the Masters. Check it out. I've got some fun ones. I've got some good ones. I've got some bad ones. It's all in the fun of it. So one of those bets is Cam Champ, top debutant, 9 to 1 payout there. Last one, Patrick Cantlay. He's going to be my horse this week, as I did for the major last time with Colin Morikawa and hit him at 30 to 1. Cantlay is going to be my 30 to 1 guy, although he's 28 to 1, still in that range. 5 to 1 on the top 5, 2.5 to 1 on the top 10, and plus 150 on the top 20. Okay, smash that like button for me, of course. I think I just mentioned that. Apologize. But bringing it up again. Why not? Never hurts. Okay, now let's go into my round 1 bets and showdown focus, because listen, golf sweats are just the best. So why not start the fun right away? Oops, sorry, I clicked my mouse there. You saw all my pictures that I use. All right, head-to-head matchups for round 1. JT Poston plus 100 versus Christian Bezuidenhout. Listen, Poston and Bezuidenhout are both making their first appearance here at Augusta, but Poston is in much better form. They both have great short games, but Poston's ball striking certainly looks to be in better form, so I like him in the first round. And for all you Freddie Couple fans out there, don't hate me for this, please. I love Freddie. Smooth swinging Freddie, one of the best golf swings ever. But listen, it's coming to the end of his career, and going up against a guy like Dylan Fratelli, who is in the middle of his career at minus 134 odds, I've got to take it and just deal with the maybe the year that Freddie ends up making the cut and ends up beating Fratelli in the first round. So certainly, in a head-to-head matchup in a cash game, Freddie might be able to contend with Fratelli. That's why it's only minus 134 and not minus 200 or something like that, because there is that equity of Freddie Couples being able to make the cut in there. So last week, this has been one of my best elements in terms of betting. I'm 24, 15, and 4 with 6 parlays on the year. Very profitable. Last week, though, Hovland, he was beating Jason Day into the last 2 holes before going double and bogey, and Day maintained the pace. So Day shot 67, Hovland 70, but I did muster out a tie between Harold Varner and Carlos Ortiz. I'll tell you what, though, if you just played those 4 guys I mentioned as part of your core last week, you would have been way above the curve, obviously, with Ortiz being 5% owned and winning the tournament. Harold Varner had a great Sunday. Jason Day in the top 10. Victor Hovland, bad Sunday, but still a pretty good day and made it through the cut. So, okay, now we'll run one showdown focus. $20,000 being offered to first place for the beginning part, and then there's also a late round start as well, $10K to first there. So Jordan Spieth, though, he's going off in the morning. He's $7,800, but Cam Champ, he's going off in the afternoon, $7,200 for them. Listen, here's the deal with Spieth. It's the first round. If he's going to play good, it's going to be the first round, like we saw last week, where he got into the first round lead, made 4 or 5 birdies. $7,800 is pretty good for a guy that gets around Augusta better than anybody else in the last 5 years, or maybe not quite as good as McIlroy, but almost as good. But then Spieth got the win back in 2015, so maybe his is better. Anyway, $7,800, good price point. We know he's going to make birdies. We know he'll make bogeys, but we'll know he'll make birdies, guaranteed on it. Cameron Champ, the other one, $7,200. For him, for me, it's the exact same thing as Spieth. He's going to make birdies. I know it's his first time here, but with the course playing softer and longer, that should play into his hands with his driving distance. He's going to have 4 chances to knock it down the middle of the green and be putting for eagle here this week. So Cam Champ, $7,200, like that quite a bit. All right, that will do it for Rouslin's 3-ball here. It has been a fun sprint week up until this point with not much more content. Of course, if you're an Awesemo Plus member, you can check out my Winning Element article, which gives you all of my plays and where I'm playing everybody and how much I'm playing of everybody. That is a plus Awesemo Plus piece of content there. So check that out. That'll be out. It's 11:37. I suspect that out by 1 p.m. today. So until then, and until the Live Before Lock tonight with Ben Raza and I, thank you all for coming by my Rouslin's opening round 3-ball video. And good luck this week. We will see you on the other side. Cheers.